Many people have coins at home that they never check. Some are in drawers, jars, boxes, or old wallets. Most people think half-dollar coins are not worth much. But today I want to talk about a coin that can be worth a lot of money in rare cases. The 1983 D Mint Mark Kennedy half-dollar from the United States can be worth up to $7,000 when it has rare mint errors and strong condition. That is why this coin gets attention from collectors. If you stop watching early, you may miss something important that could help you find value in your own coins. This coin was used in daily life. People spent it in stores, saved it in change, and forgot about it. Most of them are common. But a very small number are special. These special ones are the reason collectors keep checking rolls and old collections. The value comes from errors, condition, and how hard it is to find a clean example today. The Kennedy half-dollar was first made in 1964. It was created to honor President John F. Kennedy. After his death in 1963, the United States wanted to show respect and memory. The half-dollar was chosen because it is a large coin and easy to see. The public accepted the design very fast. People wanted to save the coin, and many kept it as a memory. Over time, the Kennedy half-dollar went through changes. The metal changed. The way people used it changed. Some years are more common. Some years are more rare. The year 1983 is special for collectors because no Kennedy half-dollars were made for collectors that year. There were no proof coins and no mint sets. The only way to get a 1983 Kennedy half-dollar was from circulation. This means the coins were used. They were handled many times. They were dropped, scratched, and worn. Because of this, finding one in very clean condition today is hard. This alone makes high-grade coins more valuable. When you add rare errors, the value can jump very high. The coin we are talking about today is the 1983 D Mint Mark Kennedy half-dollar. The letter D means it was made at the Denver Mint. The Denver Mint made millions of these coins. That sounds like a lot, but almost all of them were used. Very few stayed clean. Very few were saved right after minting. The front of the coin shows President John F. Kennedy facing left. Around his face is the word Liberty. Near the bottom is the year 1983. The words "I and God We Trust" are also on the front. The design is clear and strong when the coin is not worn. On worn coins, Kennedy's hair and face details are often flat. The back of the coin shows an eagle with open wings. The eagle holds a shield. Above the eagle are stars. Around the edge are the words United States of America. At the bottom is the value half-dollar. This design comes from the presidential seal and shows power and unity. The 1983 D Kennedy half-dollar is not made of silver. It is made of copper and nickel. The outer layers are a copper and nickel mix, and the inside is pure copper. Because there is no silver, the metal itself does not give the coin high value. The value comes from rarity and errors. Most 1983 D Kennedy half-dollars are only worth face value or a small amount more. In normal use condition, they may be worth 50 cents to a few dollars. That is true for most examples. But collectors are not looking for normal coins. They are looking for coins with problems made at the mint. Mint errors happen when something goes wrong during the making of the coin. These mistakes are not planned. Most are caught and destroyed, but a few escape into circulation. When they do, collectors want them. One very valuable error is when the coin is struck on the wrong planchet. A planchet is the blank piece of metal before the coin is made. Sometimes the wrong blank is used by mistake. When this happens, the coin may look strange. It may be lighter or heavier than normal. The design may not fit the coin correctly. Some of these error coins from 1983 D have sold for very high prices. In top condition, some have reached $5,000 to $7,000. Another important error is the double die error. This happens when the design is doubled during the striking process. This can cause letters and numbers to look doubled. Sometimes the doubling is small. Sometimes it is strong and easy to see. Collectors pay more for strong doubling. A 1983 D Kennedy half-dollar with a strong double die can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on condition. Off-center strike errors are also collected. This happens when the coin is not placed correctly in the machine. Part of the design may be missing. The date or Kennedy's face may be cut off. The more off-center the strike, the more collectors like it. Coins with clear dates and strong off-center strikes are the most valuable. Broad strike errors happen when the coin is struck without the collar that holds it in place. The coin spreads out and becomes wider than normal. The edge looks different. These coins are easy to spot when compared to a normal coin. Broad strike errors from 1983 D can sell for strong prices, especially in clean condition. Another rare error is the missing clad layer. This happens when one of the outer layers is missing. The coin may look copper on one side. These errors are rare and very popular. When confirmed by a grading service, they can sell for thousands of dollars. Condition plays a big role in value. A coin with an error but heavyware will be worth less than one with the same error and clean surfaces. Coins graded MS65 or higher are very hard to find for 1983 D. When such coins are found, collectors compete for them. Professional grading is very important for high-value coins. Services like PCGS and NGC confirm that the coin is real and describe the condition and error. Coins with official grading sell for more money because buyers trust them. The $7,000 value often comes from rare error coins that are graded and sold at auction. Not every coin will reach that price. Only special examples do. This is why collectors check many coins and reject most of them. Collectors like the 1983 D Kennedy half-dollar because it has a mix of history, low survival in high grade, and the chance for rare errors. It is a coin that teaches patience. Most coins are common, but one rare find can change everything. If you have this coin, the first thing to do is look closely. Check the weight if you can. Look at the letters and numbers for doubling. Look at the edge and surfaces. Compare it to pictures of normal coins. If something looks different, it may be worth more. Never clean the coin. Cleaning can damage the surface and lower the value. Even if the coin looks dirty, it is better to leave it as it is. Collectors prefer original surfaces. Many people ignore half-dollars. That is why valuable examples still exist. The 1983 D Mint Mark Kennedy half-dollar is not rare by itself, but rare versions do exist. That is what makes this coin interesting to search. People who understand this coin know that value is not about age alone. It is about what went wrong at the mint and how well the coin survived. This is why two coins from the same year can have very different prices. Some collectors build full sets of Kennedy half-dollars. Others only look for error coins. The 1983 D is important to both types of collectors. It fills a gap where no collector coins were made. Auction records show that when a rare error appears, collectors act fast. Prices rise because these coins do not show up often. Once one is sold, it may be years before another comes to market. This is why learning about coins matters. Knowledge helps people see value where others do not. The 1983 D Kennedy half-dollar is a good example of this. Most people see 50 cents. Collectors see potential. Many rolls of half-dollars are still unopened. Many old collections are still unchecked. Coins like this still wait to be found. That is why people continue searching. The coin market changes, but rare errors always stay in demand. A confirmed rare error from 1983 D will always have interest. Condition and demand decide the final price. Understanding this coin helps people understand coin collecting better. It shows how history, minting, and mistakes come together to create value. It also shows that modern coins can still be valuable. This coin reminds collectors that everyday money can hold surprises. It encourages careful checking and learning. The more you know, the better your chances. The 1983 D Mint Mark Kennedy half-dollar remains a coin worth checking. It may not always be worth much, but when it is special, it can be worth a lot. That is what keeps collectors watching, searching, and learning.